5 things homeowners flush that keep your local plumber rich. Obviously, now I'm gonna go into Walmart and show you what are the top 5 things that make plumbers a shitload of money. And in number 1, we come with flushable baby wipes. Even though it says on the package flushable, do not fucking flush these. And if you do, every time you guys do, you guys contribute to my TRX fund, because I'm trying to buy a TRX. So every time you flush this down the thing, it's gonna get stuck. The thing about these is these little things, they say flushable, but they don't go in. So like I said, a lot of people, it says on the thing it's flushable, but do not fucking flush this down your drain. What the thing is, the difference between this and toilet paper, if you grab toilet paper, it'll disintegrate, but this really doesn't disintegrate. If you grab some baby wipes and do this, it really doesn't fall apart. So sometimes it'll just create a soft clog, and it will just back up your drain. And this is gonna run you about $100 to $300. And most customers, they learn their lesson after the first time, and they don't do it again. And it usually when it's ABS or newer pipes, you really don't have an issue. But if you're having an issue with like toilet paper, then it's a cast iron, which is a completely different issue. It's not this, but this is our number 1 money maker. Do not flush these unless you want to contribute to my TRX fund. On number 2, what makes us super rich is paper towels. And you're like, well, what do you mean paper towels? And usually it happens on the commercial side. And when you go to a commercial bathroom, like right here, if I went to the bathroom here, what people like to do is they grab the paper towels to dry their hands, and they throw it on the toilet, and then they flush it, and it creates another soft stoppage, where then we have to go and clear it out again. But sometimes on the older buildings, it's super old, and like I said, with the baby wipes, people usually learn their fucking lesson the first time, and they yell at their kids and tell their wife and yell at everyone not to flush these. But on that, most people, when it's a commercial, people are not gonna listen, so they're gonna keep flushing it down there, and then we're gonna either have to descale the cast iron piping, or we gotta replace section of piping. So that ticket is way higher. So it'll go from $200 to $1,000 repair to now we have to replace the cast iron. So it could go from like a $3,000 to $50,000 project. So when customers flush these paper towels, I love them. Makes me pretty good fucking ticket. And number 3 is grease. So the thing about grease is, when people they make their food and throw down grease down the thing, then it clogs it. And sometimes it always happens in the kitchen, especially when it's older piping. It gets so bad that we can't even jet it or drain it. Then we have to break the concrete, break the kitchen flooring, and replace that section, because it gets to a point where the grease gets so hard that the only way we could fix this issue is by breaking the flooring. So that ticket goes from a couple $100 to now you need a new kitchen line. And it's just usually the kitchen section, which is because it's 2-inch, and it just gets so clogged that there's no way for us to clear with the snake, so we got to break the concrete. And that ticket usually ranges from $2,000 to $7,000. So I love when customers flush grease down their fucking toilet. Down their kitchen drain. So definitely number 3 is definitely grease. Number 4 on the list is, you would think it's the same thing as grease, but it's food. And the reason I say it's food is because people think, because they have this little fucking device, it means they could throw anything down the thing. And it's different from grease, because when you have something like, I think this is just the biggest scam. My personal opinion is, I don't even have one in my house, because then it just makes people want to throw everything down their drain. They're like, oh, we got a garbage disposal, it's gonna chop it up. But just like the paper towel thing and the flushable wipes, food does not really disintegrate that well, so it just creates a clog. So I say number 4 is food, which is not grease, because people then when they have this thing, they could think they could throw a whole chicken bone down, and you just then you add grease and food, you're gonna look at an average ticket of $200 to $600 for me to come out and snake your kitchen drain because you decided to put chicken bones down it. Yep, that's definitely number 4. Number 5, it's definitely hair. So if you have a girlfriend, I suggest you just shave her hair off. I'm just kidding. But long hair always causes leaks, clogs, and you could get stuff like this to put on your drain just to catch all the hair, and this will help a lot. But this little device that's freaking $5 will save you around $100 to $200, because when it's hair, usually we just go in there and just be able to take it off, and it's not a major issue, but this little $5 device is gonna help a lot. So definitely number hair. So you gotta Britney Spears your girlfriend, just shave it off, and then you're gonna save yourself $200 and even more on hair products. So that's my recommendation as a plumber. But those are definitely the type TRX fun. So please keep doing all those things, because I'm trying to get a TRX this year.